So good afternoon. I'm late again, as always. I was making myself a nice cup of tea, so apologies about that. And I woke up this morning, having a little bit of breakfast, just chilling, going through social media, and then all of a sudden I see a story. Aubameyang has come out and done an interview with Telefoot in France, and has basically stuck it on the football club. I'm going to read his quote out in a minute, direct quotes from him. But he's confirmed that we haven't offered him a contract. And he's confirmed that he does want to win titles. So, yeah, this is going to be a long, long summer. I swear down, it's going to be a long, long summer. Before I get into talking about it properly and go through the comments that he said, do smash the likes up. I will be doing a watch along for Real Madrid tonight, which means the member stream I was going to do, I'll be doing tomorrow. So level 3 members, I'll be doing that stream at 7 o'clock tomorrow. Not 7 o'clock tonight, because I thought Madrid kicked off at 9. It don't. It kicks off at 6:30. So I'll be back again at 5, and then I'll be back again doing a watch along at 6:30 for the Madrid game. So make sure you download HOTMIC, link in the description, use my code, and I would appreciate that. That'd be lovely. And yeah, man, it's going to be a long summer. And this guy, our top scorer, is back in action on Wednesday, or hopefully he's back in action. Hopefully he don't get injured before Wednesday. But he has basically stuck it on the football club. Like I said, he was speaking to French media outlet Telefoot, and this is what he said. If I can find it, I'm having a nightmare. Recently, I haven't received an offer, but of course there have been discussions with the football club. It's them, the club, who have the keys, and it's for them to do the work. Afterwards, we will see what happens. So confirming that obviously he hasn't been offered a deal. He then went, it's a turning point in my career. I've been frank with everybody. And of course, it'd be a very difficult decision to make. It is possibly the most difficult decision I have made in my career. But so far, nothing has been decided. He went on about winning titles and stuff like that. I won't bother reading that bit out. But the main bit I wanted to get out there was the fact that he's come out and said, the club haven't offered him a contract, and it's a difficult decision, the biggest decision he's made in his career, and nothing has been decided yet. So make of that what you will. Listen, I've made of it as the club ain't offered him a contract. Why? Why ain't they offered him a contract? Yeah, we've done this before. We have been down this route before. Yeah, people sat there and coated off Van Persie. I was one of them. Yeah, then Van Persie comes out last season, or it might have been earlier this season actually, on BT Sport, and said, yeah, Arsenal never offered me a contract. That was our top goal scorer. Yeah, and then we let him waltz off to Man United for 24 million quid. Before that, Adebayor runs the whole length of the pitch at Manchester City, nearly causes a riot in the away end, people throwing chairs and lighters and everything at him. And we were again, you're a Judas, you're a money grabber, you're this, you're that. It then comes out years later that Arsene Wenger told him, you're going to Man City, and if you don't go to Man City, you're in the reserves. It just scored 30 goals the season before. Why did we do that? Why do we sell our top striker every time? And now, obviously, Aubameyang's now come out, and do you know what? He must watch my channel. Yeah, he must watch this channel. Because I said it the other day, I think it was yesterday or the day before, and I said, why don't you just come out and tell us one way or another what's going on? And then the next day it comes out. Listen, I don't believe you watched my channel. I'm on a wind up. But I just look at it and I think, hold up a minute. He's come out. He said that the club haven't given him an offer. They haven't put a deal on the table. So the story that we read the other week that I went over about there's been a deal on the table since December, well, that was clearly a load of bollocks. And he hasn't been offered a new deal. Why hasn't he been offered a new deal? That Ralston Haley, I swear to God, that geezer, yeah, if his job ain't on the line this summer, it should be. Because he said to us last year, in April, before the Europa League final, anyone down to the last 2 years of their contract, we will either sell them or we'll offer them a new deal. And if they don't accept that new deal, then we will sell them. Well, Aubameyang's not been sold. Aubameyang's down to nearly 1 year left on his contract, which it will be in about, 13, 14 days, whatever it may be. What day is it today? 16 days from now, he's down to the last year of his contract. Why have we not offered our top goal scorer a new contract? Why? What's going on here? Like, can we not afford to pay him? Is that what it is? Can we not afford it? Surely we can afford to pay him an extra 50, 60, 80 grand a week. The geezer scored so many goals since he's been here. He's worth every single penny of what he should get paid. So if he wants 300 grand, pay him 300 grand. Yeah, he's one of the top strikers in Europe. He's been dumped out on the left wing all season. And he's still only, what, a couple of goals behind Vardy this season, who's played as an out-and-out striker all season. Yeah, why are we not offering this guy a new deal? He's then said that, listen, I want to go and win titles. It's going to be a really hard decision for me to make, blah, blah, blah. And yes, he's coming up 31. I think his birthday's next week or the week after, whenever it may be. I think his birthday's this month. So he's going to turn 31 years old, which is cool. Great. Give him a 2-year deal. Yeah, give him a 2-year deal plus the one he's already got, or even just extend it by an extra year. So he's got 2 years on this contract. Then next summer, you can go and get rid of him. Yeah, why not do that? What I want to know is, why have this football club done absolutely nothing in this whole lockdown situation to renew his contract? Why? What have they been doing for 3.5 months? Genuinely, real talk, what have they been doing for 3.5 months? Because I'm not being funny or anything. All of us have been sat at home for 3 months pretty much, yeah? Doesn't matter where you are in the world, most of us have been sat at home in a lockdown situation. Why have the football club not been able to come up with a package and offer it to Aubameyang? Here you go, this is what we're going to offer you. This is our offer to you. Speak to your agent and come back to us. Why have they not been able to do that in 3 months? And now that makes me think that Bukayo Saka's not been offered a new deal, hence why he's not signed yet. So we've got 2 of our best players, one of the best strikers in Europe, still not signed a contract, still not been offered a contract. And now what's happened is he's just alerted the whole of Europe that I haven't been offered a new deal. Yeah, well done, Arsenal. Once again, you've completely fucked up. If he signs, I said this yesterday, if he signs, it's a miracle. Yeah, if he signs, I'll be over the moon because he is quality. But at the same time, I don't see him signing. Why would he sign? He wants to win titles. Well, you better leave them, mate. And anybody else who has hopes and aspirations of winning the title, go with him because we ain't winning one anytime soon. And that's fact. If people don't like me saying it, tough. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and pretend we're going to go and win a title in the next couple of years. I know we're not. Yeah, I think Aubameyang knows we're not. But I do think Aubameyang, by coming out and saying what he said, does probably want to stay at Arsenal. Yeah, but at the same time, he's trying to stick a little bit of pressure on him to say, look, I'm your top scorer here. Yeah, it's down to you to decide what happens with my future. Because let's be real, he don't have to sign a contract. He's already under contract until the end of next season. Yeah, until June next year. Yeah, if he doesn't sign a new contract or doesn't get offered a new contract, and he's not broken the terms and conditions of the current one, has he? He's just let it run down. And I blame the club for that. Again, we've seen this too many times over the years. Yeah, that our best player ends up leaving and going to a rival. We've seen it with Van Persie. We see it with Adebayor. We've seen it with Fabregas. We let him go to Barcelona and then we didn't want him back. I'd still have him back now. The geezer would walk into our midfield and be our best player. You know, I just find it baffling how this football club works. Everyone keeps telling me that we're a well-run football club. We're classy Arsenal. Yeah, we ain't got no class whatsoever. If we did, we wouldn't be sitting here on the 16th of June. No, 14th of June, wasn't it? 14th of June. Don't even know what day it is. The 14th of June, sitting there going, yeah, Aubameyang's got about 54 weeks left on his contract. Is he going to stay? If we were classy and we were acting like a big club and we were acting like a well-run club, this would have been sorted out last summer. We wouldn't be sitting there with just over a year of his contract to go, I'm in an iron over whether we're going to offer him a new deal. Yeah, the fact is we act like Barnet, yeah, or Brentford. Oh dear, don't even get me started on that. Anyway, do stick the likes up. I want to know what you guys think. Leave it in the comment section. Are we going to offer him a new contract? I don't think we're going to. I genuinely don't think we're going to. And what will happen is he will then leave the football club. He'll end up going to Chelsea maybe, Man United maybe, Real Madrid, Barca, wherever he goes. And everyone will go, oh, yeah, it's the club's fault. It's the club's fault. Yeah, which it fucking is this time. Because last time, everyone blamed Van Persie. Everyone blamed Alexis Sanchez. Everyone blamed Aaron Ramsey. Yeah, everyone blamed everyone else along the way. The fact and reality is this happens year after year after year after year. And that is not the player's fault. That is the club's fault for allowing it to happen every single day. And I know they watch my channel. So afternoon to you, Arsenal. Sort your fucking shit out and sign him up. Get it done. Anyway, rant over. I will be back later for a watch along. Like I said, for anyone who's joined late, big up Arsenal media team who will be watching this video and going, look at him, he's fucking slagging us off again. Hence why they blocked me from their YouTube channel. Mugs, a lot of them. How can we get through this situation again? Seriously, does my nutting. Afternoon, Glenn. He says, get your checkbook out, Cronky. It would be nice. If he's got a few £100 he can throw it my way as well. Rant mode, popcorn. Yes, I like your picture, mate. He ain't signed for you yet, but at least your club moves with some sort of level of, you know, ambition and wants to go and win. Afternoon, Marble Halls. Hope you're good. Yeah, 382 days left and one of the leeches is gone. Afternoon, Dr. Viraj. Lee, I hope you're doing all right. I think Arsenal do want Aubameyang out. Also, doesn't the statement made by him contradict the tweet by Fabrizio Romano? I haven't seen his tweet, if I'm honest. Let me have a little look. Let's have a little look. Do smash the likes up while you're here. And let's have a little look at Fabrizio Romano. Let's go. What's he saying? There we go. Jesus Christ, he's got nearly 750,000 followers. Fucking hell. I can't see what he said. No, I'm scrolling through, man. I can't see what he's saying on here, mate. Can't see what he's saying. But anyway, listen, the way I look at it is, right, if Aubameyang's going to come out and say that he hasn't been offered a contract, why would he say that? I just think, like, you know, you're not going to say you've not been offered a contract if you have been offered a contract, surely. So, I don't know, man. I just, like, it makes me laugh that this is even a debate. What are they thinking about? They better have something lined up, mate, trust me, because if they haven't and we let Aubameyang walk for free next season, I think there'll be a lot of hell breaking loose because I think a lot of Arsenal fans have had enough of it now, mate. Oh, yes, I remember now. I remember. I don't think was it him that said it. I think it was him that said it, wasn't it? That he's been offered a contract in December. There you go. Madoub says it as well. But look, the way I look at it is, I've said for probably before December that if Aubameyang doesn't sign a contract by the middle of June, which we're now in, sell him. But now he's come out and said that he hasn't been offered a contract. Who's lying? Who's telling the truth? You know, is that journalist who normally gets stuff spot on lying? Yeah, has he been told wrong information? That's the wrong information. Or is Aubameyang lying? I don't know. I wouldn't say Aubameyang's lying if I'm being honest. Why would Aubameyang come out and say, look, it's up to the club now? Yeah, they've got the keys for this. Yeah, and you know, yes, I do want to win titles, but they know my position. They know what I want to do. We've had dialogue, but they haven't offered me a contract. Why would he say that if that's not true? I don't think they've offered him a contract. And the reason I'd say that is based on the fact that we offered Ramsey a contract and pulled it, which I think was the right decision, by the way. And now he's linked with Tottenham. Good luck with that. And then we've done the same with other players. Alexis Sanchez, you know, we didn't want to give Alexis Sanchez what he was worth at the time. And then everyone said he was a snake for going to United. Well, not really. Not really. The club is at fault. Yeah. And it's been at fault for maybe 7 to 10 players over the last 10 years. Pretty much won a season. Yeah. Fabregas, Nasri, Adebayor, Van Persie, Ramsey, even though I think the Ramsey one was right. Alexis Sanchez. Now it's Aubameyang. Yeah. Next year it'll be Lacazette. Then the next year it'll be somebody else. Then it'll be somebody else. This club need to sit down and work out what exactly they want. Yeah, what do they want? Do they want to go and compete for titles? Or do they just want to be a mid-table team? Because if they want to be a mid-table team, what they should do is all the match-going fans, the ones that pay the highest season tickets in the world, what they should do is realign the prices in line with our position in the league table. Yeah, if we're challenging for titles, I'm quite sure people who happily pay 1,500 quid a year to go and watch that. Yeah, if we're not challenging for titles and we're not signing up our best striker, one of the best in Europe, then maybe they should halve the price. Because I see you saying, yeah, now that story's come out, they're lucky that fans are not allowed to go back to the ground, because I think there would have been a lot of people with a few rumblings at the ground, yeah, if they were allowed fans in the stadium on Wednesday night, because it's not good enough. Yeah, we got told when we left the Emirates, when we left Highbury, we're moving to compete with Europe's elite. We're moving like Brentford. Yeah, we're not moving to compete with Europe's elite. We can barely compete with Burnley. Yeah, come on, man. Like, seriously, this club needs to get their shit in order. And the longer it goes on with the Aubameyang thing, the more I think he'll go anyway. But the problem is, like I said, if we get him into that last year of that contract, we're screwed. Because then he can just basically let it run down then. I know he can still do that now, but if it gets into the last 8, 9, 10 months of his contract and then they offer him a contract, he can go, whatever, mate, I can get a big deal somewhere else in 10 months' time. And I can negotiate in January to go somewhere else abroad. So listen, it's a vicious circle that's been going on and on and on for over a decade. And that is down to the football club, not down to the player. But there we go. Let's read some more of your comments out. They meant to compete with the season ticket prices, not success. Probably, yeah. Afternoon hacks. Party offered a contract to triple his wages. Bye Party. I've seen he was linked with Barcelona today as well. What could O'Leary do to help? Not a great deal. They don't want him. They don't want him to be there, pretty much. When he wanted to be part of the directors, like the board and stuff like that, yeah, they all voted against him, mate, pretty much. So, and this is a man that's up there with Tony Adams. They're both Mr. Arsenals. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Yeah, proper Arsenal man. That guy must be sitting there thinking, what the fuck is this club doing? Yeah, and you've got people that are running this football club, like Raul, like Vinay, like Edu. I mean, I've seen Edu come out today. What a load of crap this is. What did he say? He said he was talking about David Luiz. What did he put? Like, I was shocked when I see this. I was like, is this not just all jobs for the boys? Yeah, is that what it is? Just jobs for the boys? What did he say? There it is. Edu says David Luiz has an important role to play at the club going forward. Like, really? Are you taking the mick? Like, real talk, are you taking the mick? No wonder we're linked to Thiago Silva. Is this a pensioners' home for Brazilians? Like, come on, man, seriously. Oh, but Edu found Martinelli. No, he never. Just because Edu is Brazilian doesn't mean every Brazilian we find is an Edu signing. Yeah, Cagial, yeah, the scout who scouted Fabregas, yeah, found Martinelli. Yeah, just because Edu's Brazilian and played in a decent team for Arsenal don't mean Edu is the be-all and end-all. Edu's probably taken about £2 million a year to do absolutely nothing at this football club. Yeah, Ralston Haley's doing the same. Vinay, what exactly is his job? Does anybody know? He's head of commercial deals. We had all our commercial deals in place before he got the job. Emirates was signed up again. Adidas was already done. Visit Rwanda was already done. Other deals along the way were already done. What is this guy's job role at Arsenal Football Club, and why is he on so much money? Yeah, what does he do? What is he bringing to the party? Yeah, it's absolutely disgusting how much they take out of this football club. Yeah, them three in particular. I'm not worried about anyone else, just them three in particular. And look at the shambles. In fact, actually, add Huss Farmy into that as well. Oh, he worked at Sky, Team Sky. He's a lawyer. He's the money man. He's the contracts guy. Yeah, well, he should be sacked then, because we've got 7 going into the last year. Yeah, unbelievable. The only thing that guy's done is give it, what's his name, Mohamed El Neni, a new contract since he's been here. What else has he done? Since he's been here, Oxlade-Chamberlain's gone. We sold Welbeck, so he didn't sign him up to a new deal. Not that I'm saying I keep these players. Oh no, he signed Maitland-Niles up to a new deal. Out of all the players, Petr Cech, he let that one run down. Out of all the players since he's been here, that Huss Farmy, the only 2 players I can think of that he signed up to a new deal that are half decent in terms of him doing his job properly, not half decent players, are El Neni and Maitland-Niles. Who else has signed a new deal? Who else has signed a new deal of any note? But there we go. 700 people watching live. Thank you very much. Do smash the likes up. Most importantly, do subscribe. We're very close to 36k, less than 100 away. So thank you. Big up everybody who has continued to enjoy the content during lockdown. Like I said the other day, a lot of people have had 3 months off, so they're in for a short, sharp shock on Wednesday when they all decide to come back to work again and realise that it ain't that easy. So big up all the real ones. Don't forget next week as well, Wednesday, I'll be back again doing a live watch along for the Arsenal game. This is the only channel that does every single Arsenal game on a watch along. So the people that want to do a watch along because they can't go to games, good luck to them. But they'll be going back to games soon and their watch alongs will be drying up. So yeah, #1 place is right here. Follow HOTMIC, download my HOTMIC. I'll be doing that with Chig on Wednesday as well, my partner in Arsenal streams. So make sure you come back and check that out. And tonight, I'll be doing a Real Madrid watch along as well. But I'm going to do a couple more minutes of your questions and comments, and then I'm going to get myself out of it. We have been degraded for years whilst we're running 9th for a firm reason. KSE, thank you for 9th place. Yeah, listen, they've had a massive part to play in that. I agree. But at the same time, I think 2 of the people that are not here now, Wenger and Gazidis, played a big part in it. Probably a bigger part than the owner, in my opinion, because the owner don't know fuck all about football. So he's let the professor of football run the football club into the ground for 10 years. And then they finally had the bollocks to sack him. But this is where I do have an issue with the owner. Why is that owner not sitting there saying, how comes Aubameyang still not signed a contract? Have we offered him a contract? Why haven't we offered him a contract? Maybe he has said that. Maybe they've told him we don't want him. Yeah, he ain't going to have any input into that club apart from, yeah, man, cool dude. Yeah, do what you're doing, man. Because he couldn't give a fuck. So I think like I'd love him to leave, but he ain't leaving. It's easier for him to sack everyone at that football club and start again, which he ain't probably going to. Lee, you're looking rough today, bruv. I need a shave, man. I need a haircut. But thanks, babes. I appreciate that. Dithering has cost him so many times. Big up my boy Wilson. Long time, man. I ain't seen you for ages, bruv. Hope you're well. Let's do a couple more. Big up Assassin on Twitch. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the content, mate. So thank you. People are quick to forget that Aubameyang is captain of the club as well as our best player. How many captains are we going to lose? No wonder we have no leaders on the pitch. We sell them all. We do sell them all. That is very true. Predictions for top 4. I think the top 4 is the top 4, mate. What it is now. Liverpool, City, Leicester, Chelsea. So yeah. Adam, I'm very well, mate. I hope you're well. Let's do 3 more. Then I'm going. This is a good question. If you get to run Arsenal one day, what is the first thing you'd do? If it's one day in the next 13 months, I'd rip Ozil's contract up and make him leave. That would be the first thing I'd do. So there we go. Big up Kartik. We're dead. Season's dead. Prayers can't save the season, Lee. Wait, do you know what? I've seen people sitting there thinking we can get top 4, and whilst it's admirable that like they're going, oh yes, we can get top 4, and they're all super positive, and then I get told I'm negative for saying we got no chance. Oh no, I'm not negative. I've seen this story a million times, mate. Yeah, and let's be real, 4th is 3rd loser. Why do I want to finish 4th? I want to finish 1st. Yeah, people ain't got the elite mindset I've got. The club ain't got the elite mindset. Hence why we ain't offered best player in the club or the best striker in the club a new contract. It's embarrassing, man. Big up Paul. Until Arsenal rid all the players signed by Wenger, we won't go forward. Apart from Aubameyang, I'll make you right. We ain't getting top 4. I agree. Who's getting relegated? Good question, Jay. Norwich, hopefully Bournemouth, can't stand them, and hopefully Watford. But I think Aston Villa will, sadly, mate. But I would love to see Bournemouth and Watford disappear, mate. Yeah, shit teams. Right, one more, and I'm going. We'll leave it at that. Big up Cameron on Facebook. Everyone will be back wanting the season to end by the end of next week. That is very true. Listen, thank you to over 700 people that were watching live at one point. Do download HOTMIC if you haven't. It's free of charge. You can sync your TV up to my stream. You get real fan stadium noise as well, which is kind of useful at the moment. And it's absolutely free. You can use it on any mobile device. So download it, use my code, and I get paid a few quid. So happy days, man. It's a win-win situation. I'll be back at 5. Then I'll be back for a watch along after that. So yeah, latest peeps.